A design presentation can help you win a client, or it can be the reason that you lose a client. Today, I want to share with you my process with hopes that you can better understand how to approach clients and how to communicate with them efficiently with the help of interior design questionnaires, interior design proposals, and presentations. By the end of this video, you will know when to create this type of documents, how to create them, and where exactly they stand in the design process. If you like this video, it would really mean a lot to me if you can subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss any design videos coming soon. When I get approached by someone who wants to work with me, we typically have a very casual conversation, and I like to listen about their needs, their goals, and their lifestyle to know if I can help them bring their vision to life. And I call this a discovery meeting. The next step is really crucial. I put together a design questionnaire, which includes a bunch of questions regarding their project, their lifestyle, their needs, and so many more details that will help me design the best space for them. And it can be very specific, but this is the whole point. No details can be overlooked. To save myself some time, I've put together a 40-page questionnaire template for both residential and commercial projects, and I just edit it or customize it for each project. If you are a designer, you can now have access to my very own questionnaire templates. You can grab my templates in the description of this video below. Alongside the questionnaire, I also send a proposal, which is a document that shows the value of working with me. It is not uncommon for prospects to take their time before getting back to you after you send these documents. Because you probably don't know this, but they are also shopping with other interior designers. So during this time, I always like to give them space so that they can actually think about it, because hiring an interior designer is a really big decision. So it's important that they know they are making the right choice. So once I hear back and if they decide to work with me, I send a contract to formalize and secure this project for them. Contracts are so incredibly important because they are written documents that serve to protect the client, the designer, and also the project. So they must be fully customized based on the project specifics and your client as well. So taking the time to craft a comprehensive contract agreement is what I would recommend. After all of this housekeeping and onboarding process, the exciting part begins. Having all this information that you have gathered through the discovery meeting and the questionnaire is the founding block to start a project. A typical first step into working on a project is the space planning, done through bubble diagrams, block diagrams, preliminary floor plans, and everything in between. A good approach is to always keep the client on the loop during every single stage of the design. And that's when my interior design presentations come to play. A document that makes it easier for me to present my design process and solutions without missing any important information that I want to get across to my client. Presentation packages are essentially sets of full documentation for a given design project. They help guide the design through every single stage of the project, being that floor plans, lighting selections, concept and mood boards, fixtures selections, appliances, materials, sketches, 3D models, and sometimes even realistic renders. Supporting documents such as questionnaires, proposals, and presentations are crucial to carry along a project from beginning all the way to completion. So they must be carefully planned and strategically designed to serve you and serve the client better. There are two components that are very important when you are building your own interior design questionnaires, proposals, and presentations. First is the content. This is the most important element that you need to get right. After all, this is all information that is going to help you deliver a better project. For proposals and presentations, it is important to include cover pages, table of contents, introductions, design process overview, and important details regarding your business. For a presentation, on the other hand, you must be including important details regarding the project. You would need to include specification sheets, which normally come as a table, as well as your design boards, 3D models, renders, etc., etc. For questionnaires, you want to make sure that you are asking the right questions for the specific type of project, such as how many people will occupy the space, how are they going to use it, what are the storage requirements, what are the materials or colors that probably the client has already been thinking about, what are the things that they absolutely dislike. And there's just a bunch of information that you can ask the client regarding their life and their project. In my questionnaire template, I do have questions for every single type of room that you can think of, both residential and commercial. So this just really makes it very easy for me to customize and edit whenever I'm going into any sort of project. And really the purpose of a questionnaire is almost to do some detective work about the client profile. It also serves as a checklist of very specific requirements that might get overlooked if they are not written on paper. So this is essentially the way that we create these documents, and I 100% recommend you to take your time if you're going to be creating them from scratch. At the very end, this is the way that you present yourself as a designer, and you want to make that as professional as possible to get those projects, get those clients, and carry out a project successfully. Good luck crafting your own documents, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.